I went to Yegpin again, and I thought I'd share some of the cool stuff I saw. If you don't know what Yegpin is, it's a pinball and arcade expo held in Sherwood Park, Alberta, over 4 days in July. People from the local pinball community donate their games, resulting in over 200 pinball and arcade machines, all set up for free play. This means you pay for entry and you can play as many games as you'd like, as many times as you'd like. Perfect for chasing high scores. Nitro Pinball was there as a vendor, and they brought out some of the latest pinball machines to play, or purchase if something happened to catch your eye. There was this Godfather, which came out earlier this year. You can also see a Scooby-Doo there next to it. And I think my favorite new game was Galactic Tank Force. It was cool to see it in tank form. They also had this James Bond 007 Premium. They have the Pro at Arcadium Retro Arcade, so I've played it before, but it was neat to see this. And I think seeing the little James Bond action figure fly around in his jetpack might have inspired some high scores. I think for my recap this time, I want to focus on highlighting games that are new to me. Like this Houdini. Never played that before. Obviously, a lot of the same people from the community bring their games, so there was some I had played last year, but a lot of new stuff as well. Shout out to Arcadium Retro Arcade and Die Hard Pinball League. I feel like we're so lucky in the Edmonton area to have organized and passionate people promoting pinball and putting on an event like this. I just want to say thank you to the YAGPEN organizers and volunteers for making this happen. Xenon was a big highlight for me. I've admired this game for a long time, and it was great to finally play it and try that tube shot. There's a video I love on YouTube of Suzanne Ciani recording the audio for this game. It was the first pin to feature a female voice, and I think it's very advanced for 1980. So yeah, I loved seeing this one. Time Machine I had never even heard of, but I found it very cute and nostalgic. And now it's 34 years old, so double nostalgia. Here's Roller Coaster Tycoon, featuring many ramps to no one's surprise. Stranger Things was very popular. I think I had to wait until like day 3 to play this. The Amazing Spider-Man has a nice comic book look to it. Here's Coquette. I love the 2-step plunge and the moving target on this one. Here's Bobby Orr Power Play, featuring the ultimate showdown between Canada and the Chicago Blackhawks. This one was explained to me. Apparently it makes sense in a Bobby Orr context. Galaxy is very cool. I love the loop the ball gets into right off the plunge. Actually, I think I played this last year, but it's worth showing off. Here's Electronimo. This was in beautiful condition. I wish I played this one more. This was on the tournament side of the arena, which opened up for non-competitors like myself on Saturday. Speaking of competition, Yegpin does have 4 IFPA-sanctioned tournaments. There are cash prizes and some fierce competitors come out. A lot of people actually travel to come to Yegpin. Personally, I'm less into the competitive aspects. I'm usually too busy pressing my face up against the glass of some beautiful game, trying to absorb all the little details. Like this one, Gottlieb's Gemini. Once they finish competitive play on certain games, they open up for free play, so it's nice to have new stuff becoming available as the weekend goes on. Here's Stargazer. This was on stage last year, so it was nice to get to spend some time with it this year. Saturday evening, they dim the lights for Yegpin After Dark, and these games get a chance to really shine. Here's one of the biggest highlights for me. This is Asteroid Annie and the Aliens. This is a very rare game. Only 211 were produced by Gottlieb in 1980, so who even knows how many are left? And this one seemed to be in absolutely perfect condition. This was the last single-player pinball machine ever made, and despite being one player, we still had a blast taking turns on this one. Here's Baywatch. I love Sega pinball machines. I think they integrate theme with gameplay so well. There's so many fun little details on this, like a flipper with a shark fin on it and the lifeguard tower. After I played this, I actually got into watching Baywatch, and it has quickly become my comfort show. This was really unique. This is 2 NBA fast breaks. You can actually link the machines with a cable, and 2 players can play simultaneously against each other. I've never seen anything quite like it, and it made for a great 2-player experience. Here's Primus, another rare game, one of only 100, or 108 if you count the ones they made for the band. There's something so special about seeing the arena lit up in the dark with pinball machines. Sunday we came back and played some of the games that had opened up. We strapped on the skis and played a little bit of hot dogging. We also got to check out Trizone. This was another game that was new to me. I love the colorful kind of retro futurism style of this one. Overall, we had a fantastic weekend. I got to play everything I wanted to play and more. We got to drink lots of great local beers from Analog Brewing in the beer garden area. Got to see lots of friends and just bask in the lights and sounds and magic of pinball. I love Yegpin, and I can't wait to come back next year.